This video is aimed at any teacher who would like to know a little bit more about the student experience on Schoology. In particular, we will be looking at how you can get a student to join your course on Schoology. In some of the previous videos, we were looking at how to actually build a course, so we're going to be looking at the course I built in the previous video, GEZ4. At present, there are no students in this group. Now, I want some students in my group, so I would probably set aside 5 minutes in class to introduce to my students the idea of Schoology and then give them this access code. This access code is very important. Without it, the students will not be able to join. If I blow that up nice and big, it is 5P4H9-NKKSD. The letters can be lowercase, that doesn't really matter, but you do need the hyphen. So as a student, what I would need to do is open up my web browser, go to Schoology. Once I'm here, I'm going to sign up. I go to the top right to sign up. Now I'm not going to press instructor. Tell your students to sign up as students. So I click on student. The very first thing it asks for is the access code. I have already copied it, so this is my access code, 5P4H9, Once I've put in the access code, I continue. It wants some information about who exactly I am, so I'm going to put in some information. And of course, I usually tell my students to not click on this so they don't get junk mail from Schoology, so I uncheck that. Now I filled in all my information, I register, and this is exactly what your students would see. I would tell them to close that. They're usually a bit befuddled because they're just greeted by an empty screen. You need to tell your students to select courses at the top of the screen. Once they click on that, they can go to GEZ4, the course that I previously created. So as a student, I would go to that. My teacher has set me some homework. My teacher has told me that they want me to do a listening task. So I go to the homework folder. Here is my listening task. I can click on that, press play.
Track 28. Perhaps like me, you...
And I can listen to that. Or maybe my teacher told me that they want me to watch this YouTube video. I click on the link. Oh, well, that wasn't really appropriate as a video, was it? But that's the one that my teacher sent me. Or perhaps I want to see the morning slides, so I can go to Morning Lessons with Adam. I click on that. Here's a PDF copy of the slides from the morning. And there we go. So, if I go back to the home button, here there are no posts and it's completely empty, but as a teacher, once you start posting, for example, homework assignments or polls or things like that, or messages to your students, they'll begin to appear here, so it will look a bit more friendly when the student initially logs in. So, should you have any questions about the student experience and how you can get your students onto your Schoology course, do not hesitate to contact either myself, Adam G, or Adam T. We are both very happy to help.